Hello everyone, welcome to my channel again. Today we are going to discuss about most commonly asked question for SQL interview. So today we are going to discuss about the count function, right? Count is quite simple. As a name suggests, it's a count of rows, right? In SQL perspective, count means you are going to count any particular manner. So in the table we are going to count as a row. So sometime interview ask you question about what is the difference between count star, count one, or vice versa, count zero, minus one, or they will give you a particular count column name. So sometime it's get tricky and you not think why is asked and what is the proper answer to give. So today I am going to discuss about brief on how count behave on the table in SQL. So I'm taking a reference of one table is T1. So I have a simple data. I'm not making a big table where you get confused. I just take a sample data. So I have value as one as one duplicate value, two and one null, right? Null is a tricky part. Sometime interview try to confuse you, but don't confuse. Just be with us and you will find the answer to how to give a proper answer to interview. So let me discuss one by one. Suppose first of all, let me take count star here. So let me see. So count star means I am trying to count every row here. One, two, null, right? So I have four rows here as a data. So let me run the query and see is output expected, right? Is four. So what is the count star if you ask? It will count everything, correct? Right? Yeah. Let me come to second count one. Count one, count zero. There is no much difference. Okay. So just they just tricked you the question. So count one, what it will do? It give you same output. Correct. For how it given? Let me brief about that. So count one, it will do. It will count row. So I am assigning one value to each row. So it will come here. There's data is there. So count one, count one also one, count two it is replaced with one. So this is also data, right? So it's also one. So three and null also have some data is replaced with one. I'm just replacing the value as 1, right? If I put here 0, you will get same output. There's no much difference, right? So it's just replacing the value on your manner, correct? So it just replace one. If I give my name here, it also work. Let me put Ravi here. So it I will also give same output because it's just replacing the data with particular given string. So I get 4, right? So I think is sometimes they give you your name, what is output. So don't be confused. It's just replacing each row with your data what you given and it will count it out. Correct. So I'm counting Ravi means it what it will do, it go in the row one is replaced with Ravi, not replacing, it's just counting Ravi is all there. It's just make a it's just count one, two. So Ravi will count as a all in all four row. It's not changing the data, it's just assigning a value is there, then it's Ravi. It's like that. Okay. So I think you able to answer the third one. What is output? It also 4, right? So it's just replacing while counting it out. It's not actually replace, it's just counting for your sign value. You can give anything. Now, do you think any difference will come on minus 1 value? No, correct. So it's just replace minus 1 for these rows. So output would be again 4. Correct? Now, let me count particular column name. So let me see the column name I have. I have column as a ID, right? So let me put the count and column name. Do you think any difference will come here? Yes. Why? Because null is not a data, is a random value, right? So it will count as a 3. Correct? Correct? Yes. So you will to see if I put particular column, it will not consider null values because null is not a data, it's just a random value for the null blank values, correct? Now if I ask you about what is a distinct value, suppose I put distinct between, so what do you think, it will give 3 4 or what it will So it will consider distinct value. In distinct value, I have 1 and 2, right? And I have given ID, so what it will come? It won't consider null. Correct? I got two values. So I hope you able to answer everything here. Correct? So one is a unique value, t is a null is not considerable. So if interview asks the question, what is a count? Count is a function which help to count each row. Correct? There is no difference between if you put in a count any numbers, any name. It just assign each row the assign value what you give in the count and give the rows, right? What the row available on the table. But in the column name it give a it won't consider null. If you give any particular column name on the count, it will not consider null, right? And if we get distinct is the, as the name suggests, it will find the distinct value on the row and it won't consider null. Correct? If you have in doubt, just comment it out. Thank you for watching.